Hi guys, Gareth here, and I'm back for the Man United Football Manager series. And as you can see, today we have a Man United game against Everton. Hopefully, we'll have another one later on in this episode. But for now, we've just got one. It's not our strongest team, but it is a very strong team. So it's De Gea, Walker, Woolshide, Manga. I'm just going to call him. Didn't know how to pronounce that first part. Santon, Ramirez, Fletcher, Yarmolenko, CR7. Ronaldo is back on the Manchester United left wing. He's finally back. He's 31 now, but he's still a very good player. Rooney playing just behind it. Benteke, I'm giving Ronaldo, Van Persie for a bit of a rest. Everton, they do look like they've got a good team. Obviously, McGeady's come in, and they've got Jordan Henderson, who's actually quite good in this game. Neil Taylor's obviously replaced Leighton Baines, who's now at Liverpool, I believe, the club he actually scored. And Lindegaard replaces Howard, another former Manchester United goalkeeper, there for Everton. So yeah, let's get into this. Let's get you to do that, Drogba, and Woolshad looking a bit stressed, but hopefully that won't affect us. Oh. So players we're really looking at in this game are Santos' poor shot. Falcao scored after 1 minute versus Swansea. The players we're really trying to look at and hope that do well are obviously Ramirez and Ronaldo after big money signings. I'm sure Ronaldo will do well, I'm sure Ramirez will do well as well. But the thing is, if Ramirez doesn't do well, you know, we paid a lot of money for him. Admittedly, you know, 80% of that transfer fee we won't even pay, because it happens only if he scores 50 goals, which, quite frankly, he won't with the amount. You know, he's 29, but I need, you know, I desperately needed someone in that midfield who's, you know, absolutely top of the game, and I believe Ramirez is 4.5 stars, so much better than anyone else we're going to get in. Started, you know, haven't played badly today so far. It's too early really to judge. You know, even if he doesn't have a good game here, it doesn't mean he's a poor signing overall. But that is terrible. First 11 minutes as Everton go 1-0 up. Anderson there with the goal for Everton, which is very frustrating indeed. Former player of ours, Anderson, Brazilian player, scores. So very frustrating. Rooney's fouled there, telling off. Obviously not very liked by Everton fans, but oh well. Do what you got to do for your career, and that is terrible with 2-0 down. And I have no idea what I can do. I'm gonna have to change something though. I'm gonna go to my go-to formation. Let's put that as deep line forward. We want Ronaldo as insert forward. Swap them. Yeah, this is just something I think we've got to do because 2-0 down is unacceptable really at this stage against Everton. We are away, they are a good team, but 2-0 down after 20 minutes is unacceptable really. Kyle Walker struggling, isn't playing well. Not quite sure why that might be. I don't, as far as I'm aware, his morale's fine. He's still a good player. Still relatively young, about 25, 26. So you know, he's not started to decrease yet. He's still a good player. So really has a shot, but it's a poor shot in all fairness. Not really enough power behind that. Ronaldo's already down to 81%. He was injured beforehand, so my plan has always been to sub him off at some point, but it's going to be hard to do that now with 2-0 down. You know, I don't see anyone coming on and doing a better job than him, but who knows? Maybe if he's not fully fit, someone can come on. Rooney, God, you've got to be doing better than that. And Rooney's offside as well. Wow. But he's got to be doing better than that. He can't be taking it that far around, and he's got to be shooting really from that kind of situation. Everton defended pretty well. Heitinga there, just heading it back to what's his face in goal, former Manchester United keeper Lindegaard. That's the one. And Teke's really been one I'm not so pleased with the signing. He just hasn't really got going. He looked like he was doing really well at fuck me, 3-0. This is a joke from the team. Absolute joke. It's at this stage where, you know, it's not the manager's fault, it's players not playing well. First thing, I mean Ronaldo's on 5.6, but I don't think you can blame the tactics here. You know, we've been attacking. Okay, defending's not been great, but that's probably because don't have a clue. For some reason, my door's banging. Absolutely no reason. But I really can't put what this is all down to. Really, I'm gonna put Shaqiri on the right wing. I'm bringing on Van Persie, Benteke. You know, keep in mind this is still the first half. I've got to do something there. Advanced playmaker, and I can't put that as. Got to play him as support. Might even push the two fullbacks up and go on overload because I might as well lose fine now. As far as I'm concerned, Walker is a bit out of position, but I'm sure I'll be fine. As far as I'm concerned, I might as well lose 5-0 and at least try and get a draw, you know, because I think a point is more important to go for than not concede anymore because we're already far enough behind that it's gonna, you know, it's big enough loss. If it was 2-0, I wouldn't be doing this, but 3-0 for me. At half time, you know, you've got to change something, so I'm gonna go all out attack really, and just hope that we can score some goals. Fortunately, Santon's gonna have to play on. He's quite tired. Shaqiri can, you know, I'd be surprised if we even got one goal back. You know, even though we're on attacking, it's one of those performances where you feel absolutely, you know, the players are clearly completely unmotivated. Maybe I should have given up my own team talk at half time and before the match, but maybe that would have made a slight difference. Maybe it'd only be 1-0 or something. I don't know. Maybe it does make a difference if you really smash into them at half time, but that's fine. What are we on as far as this is concerned? Extend. I'm going to put that to key because you know there's not much more time. I've still got about 3-4 months until the next Football Manager comes out, and I really want to just get really far in this series. So I'm going to put it on key for now and try and get 2 matches into a episode. And if we can't, if that's just way too brief and it's moving way too quick, then I'll put it back. But as far as I'm concerned, I think that's okay to try and do. This match is over. You know, they've won this. About 10 minutes remaining in cooldown time, and you know we're still 3-0 down. The thing is, in the second half, we've offered nothing. Van Persie, he should be sticking that away any day of the week against Lingard. He's not a great keeper. You know, defenders aren't particularly great defenders, but Everton have just played really well, and that's down to their David Moyes type player. I don't know if he's still there at Everton, Moyes, but you know, it's down to that David Moyes type play, which I don't think. I'm not. Well, no, new one unlucky. That was shit. I'm not sure whether he would bring that to Man United. I hope he does because no, David Moyes isn't there. But Jagielka's insane on this game, by the way. I'm just going to end it there though. I don't want to speak about this game anymore. Let's get on to the Standard Liège game in the Champions League. And we're back against Standard Liège in the Champions League. Today we're going with a bit of a stronger lineup, but there are a few players missing. It's still, so it's De Gea, Walker, Wilshere, David Luiz and Santon, my strongest back 5. Strickman and Hernandez, not my strongest 2 central midfielders, but you know, they're good players anyway. Shaqiri and Ronaldo on the wings, and Rooney playing behind Van Persie. Honestly, I don't really know who any of those players are at first glance. Go away. Okay, yeah, it's already done. I'm doing my own full, expect nothing but a win from this game. My own team talk for this one. After that last game against Everton, I prefer to do it myself, thanks Drogba. Sometimes, you know, he does really good team talks, but the last time, I don't know what it was, whether it was the tactics or just players can be fucked. The team talk, maybe it was a combination of everything. You know, it's always going to be a combination of partly everything. There's never going to be, you know, you can't say that the players were really up for that. Oh, David Luiz, nice goal. Maybe that's what we're missing. His first ever for United. You can't say, you know, the players were really up to the game against Everton, because quite frankly they weren't. But possibly that wasn't everything, you know. Team talk come into it, morale comes into it, just in general, you know, hunger comes into it, and of course, you know, tactics. They weren't right. I just couldn't figure out what to do. They haven't got these tactics completely mastered, which is slightly annoying. I think if I had been here all pre-season, I would have had them mastered by now with this squad. But unfortunately, because I joined, I think 20th of July, I think it was, something around that. Nice goal from Morshide there from the corner. But I think because I joined 20th of July, the tactics are taking a bit longer to get into the players. Obviously, you know, different tactics from Mourinho. Maybe I don't know what he's playing there, but who knows. But yeah, this certainly isn't the feel of the team I had at Tottenham. And expect Van Persie's getting on a bit, Rooney, Ronaldo getting on a bit. So we've got quite a bit of aging players going forward. If you like, Shaqiri's obviously young, and David Luiz isn't particularly young. So yeah, but I think Falcao's getting on a bit. Adebayor, who's actually on the bench for this game, is getting on a bit. Don't get complacent. I definitely don't want them to get complacent here today. So I'll take a risk on that. Sometimes don't get complacent just works perfectly. Sometimes it doesn't. I have a feeling it's going to work here today. Doing my own team talk again is probably the way it should be. I definitely want to do more team talks. Just sometimes I can't be bothered to do it. Sometimes you need to go really in depth. I just can't be bothered, to be honest. But yeah, I've got a bit of a blocked throat. It's not really sore. It's just a bit blocked today. So yeah, Ronaldo still hasn't scored. This is his second game back at United. I know it's only 2 games, but I would have liked a goal from him by now. It's a nice goal from Van Persie, a header. There was someone who was a bit tired, Strootman. So let's get on. I'm gonna get Milner on, so 3-0 up. There's no point wasting players' energy. The game of the weekend, which is very important in the Premier League, I assume it is. I can't remember exactly which one it is. Probably won't be in this episode. Van Persie there with a header. Nice goal into the back of the net. Definitely very happy with that. Sometimes looking a bit tired out as well. Actually, might move David Luiz out to the left back position. Luiz seems to play well at left back, so yeah. Good performance overall from the team. Both centre backs have scored and the striker scored, so that's always nice to see. I do think if we can get Lee Ashton in next season, then I think we can then win the league. I'm not sure if we'll do it this season. Let's get Manga on for Santon, do that, and I think Kaggle on for Rooney is next because he's pretty tired. He's also got a yellow card, but you certainly don't want him getting sent off. Trying to remember who else we've got in our group. I can't remember. I'll check after this game. Trying to remember who else we've got in the group. It's been a while since I've played United career mode. I did an episode yesterday, which was the last episode. But yeah, apart from that, I can't remember much of what I've done. So yeah, here's Ronaldo. Oh, he's at the post. It's a very nice shot. I might start playing Ronaldo up front in some games, just to see exactly how he does. I don't know whether he'll play better there. I want him to be getting goals there. I know he's a very, very dangerous player, and whether is up front a more dangerous place to play him, I don't know. Maybe he's better at cutting in off the wing. I've never had him on Football Manager. I don't think, not for a long time. Anyway, I did have a brief spell with Real Madrid. Van Persie's missed a penalty. You don't see that very often. Actually, I think you do. I've seen him miss a couple, to be honest. It's just because I guess United got so many, or tend to get so many decisions going their way, and he scores a lot of goals. You don't expect him to miss a penalty, but I think he's missed 2 or 3 or last season as it is now. I won't do team talk, I don't need to. Panathinaikos, Leverkusen, and Standard Liège, so a group we really should be getting through. And look at that. These tactics do work, as you can see. 30 shots, 15 on target, and 62% possession. Absolute domination away from home in the Champions League, which is never, never easy. We are top of our group after the first game. Galatasaray won their game. Obviously, Barca beat Roma. What's the next game? Bolton at home, and then Blackpool at home in the Premier League, and then we've got Tottenham away and Panathinaikos at home. So we've got a kind of a winnable episode next episode with those 2 games, and the episode after Tottenham and Panathinaikos. 2 not I wouldn't say Tottenham's a must-win game because it's a very tough game to win, so you can't really. It is a very important game in the season, but it's not a must-win at this stage. But it'd be very nice to win, and away from home against old team, really want to win that. And Panathinaikos, I would say, is a must-win game. I think Champions League group stage games are always a must-win. How have they been doing, Tottenham? I want to see exactly if they. Oh, they lost the Community Shield and the Euro Super Cup, but they're not particularly massive games in the season, are they? Drew with Derby, beat Reading and beat Swansea, so they haven't really done anything out of the ordinary. They lost to Sevilla in the pre-season friendly as well. So, and we are ahead of them in the league by 1 place. Everton are top of the league, and they beat us. Remember, no team is unbeaten after Well, I don't think so anyway. Oh no, some teams are unbeaten, but no team has won every game, which is strange. Normally you get that in the first 5 games. You normally get a team of 15 points, but not going to get that. Let's just check out how Hereford are doing. Top of the league, brilliant. That's what I want to see. Absolutely fantastic. Who knows? I could be managing them next season. So who knows at this stage? Harry Pell, wow, he's really doing well there. Really looking nice. That's I'd say League One type level there. He is there. This guy looks pretty decent as well. Thomas, got the pace. They're definitely a team I really want to go with. Anyway, that's going to end this episode. Thank you for watching. Please hit the like button and subscribe if you haven't already. And of course, oh my god, they've got Jennison Myrie Williams back. Absolutely fantastic. He was one of my favourite players. Winning us on loan in, when was it, 2008, 2009. He scored a goal against Leeds, I remember that. But yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Thank you, and goodbye.